In this tutorial, we'll be looking at classes and styles. So first we will look at class name, then we look at class list. In the class list, we have certain properties like contains, add, remove, toggle. Then we look at the styles, style.css text and get computed style. Even if you know some part of this, I would suggest you to actually watch the full video to get the maximum knowledge. So let's dive right ahead. So before we go into that, let's look at the HTML page. So here we have a title tag, then we have a style tag, and we have the success class, and we have a danger class. So let me add in one more class also, just for the sake of it. I'll call it my class. Just change the color to green. Okay, so that's what this class is about. So then we also have the div here, div tag. We have a h1, we have a div tag with id. Okay, and we also have this input and paragraph and stuff like that. We'll be looking mostly at this part in this tutorial. Don't worry about the other parts. This particular div tag only has a class called success. Okay, here we will just add in an id for the sake of it, because it becomes easier to select. So I'll just call it my div. That's fine, right? So now let me use a query selector and get this into my element. So query selector, and I'm going to get it as a, I'm going to choose it with a id, right? So my div. Perfect. So now let me do one thing, that is, let me just console.log this out. Oh, I have to do document dot, right? See, it's such a silly mistake that I've made. So you will see that you will get this div with an id and with a class called success. Okay, so you can see that it's having all the properties of the success. So let's look at how we can actually find the class name. So you can do element dot class name. So you will get the list of all the class names. Actually, you got success here, right? So you want to change this element dot class name, you can do that also. So let me just do element dot class name, okay, equal to, let's give danger here. Let's see what happens. So you'll get this red color thing, and maybe let's give danger, and also let's give my class property. So you do it that way. So you see that you get a green color text. See, that's what was there here for my class. All right. So this way you can use the name. So now let's use the class list. So let's first console.log it out. Okay. Now let us see what comes here. The class name actually gave a string here, right? So class list, if you see, it gives you a list. So you have first class called danger, and then you have a second class called my class, and you have the value, right? So that's how the class list works. So with the class list, you can do contains, add, remove, toggle. So let's look at all of them one by one. So I'll do dot contains first. I'll see that, and I'll check whether a class is there present or not. So let's do success. Okay, I have to put it in quotes. So let me do that. Okay. So now let us see whether it gives a truth value or a false value. See, it gives a false value because success is not present, right? So now maybe I want to look for whether danger is present. See, danger is present, right? So it's going to give you a truth value. Very good. So now let us go and look at the next one, which is add. Okay. So we can, so I'm just going to take out this from here. I'm going to just do this. So class list and dot add. So this is how you can add an element, and then inside that you can put in success. Okay. It already has success right now, right? So let's put in danger. So you will see that it gives the full danger sign, and it has only success and danger. These are the two classes which are there. So say you want to remove the success class from there, you can do that also. So you can remove the success class because you already have the success class in the HTML, right? So see, you have no class list here, right? So now if you want to toggle, so toggle is something which is very interesting and it helps out a lot during coding. Okay, so toggle. So right now there is so we'll see, if you see here there is a success class, right? So if you refresh it, it is going to go away. So let me just uncomment this, okay, and let's toggle with danger class. Okay, see, we have added a danger class here, right? So what happens is it goes away. Okay, so say I'm going to comment this out. We don't have a danger class right now, then it's going to put the danger class. If I refresh it again, it will put the, okay, if I just do this again, I show you, so it will make the danger class go away. All right, so that's how this toggle works. Now let us look at what are styles and what is style.css. So style as such is something which is a little bit complicated. We'll look at it properly. Let me just do element.style here. Let me just console.log element.style. Let's see what happens. Okay, so you see that you get something like the CSS style declaration, and then you see that there are so many millions of properties here. Wow, there are so many of them. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, wow. Okay, so we have so many of them, right? And there is something which I think I should show you here. That is, here you can see margin left, margin right. When we used it in CSS, actually we put margin dash small left. So in CSS, even though you write it in that manner, when you go to the JavaScript as such, or in this particular format, it is converted to margin and capital L left. This is called the camel case notation. So that is something which you have to remember. All right. So now let us do one more thing, which is nice. So I'll do element dot style, okay, style dot color. So I'm going to change the color. So I'm going to change it to maybe red. Okay, so the whole document, the color will change to red now. Only for the element, sorry, I've done it for the element, right? So the color has changed to red. Perfect. So now let me just do console.log here. What do you expect? Will it be red? It is red. Let me comment these 3 lines. Okay, so now let us see what happens. So right now the color of the text is green, but why is it not shown here? Because we have changed the attribute. You see here in the success class, okay, we have added this here through the CSS. Okay, so it is not taking that, it's an attribute, it's not a property. Here we change the property, so it was showing. So how can you get the final calculated stuff? Okay, so to get the final calculated stuff, we use get computed style. Okay, so let me show you that. So let's create an element called computed style, or just compute. I'll just get an element called compute, and you can use the function get computed style, and then let's put in the element. And then now if you do console.log compute.color, okay, compute.color, if you do that, you will see that you will actually get the color whatever you see here. You got this color is basically 60,118,61. So let's just make it red, or something like, let me just add in the danger class, because in the danger class I think the color is red, right? Yeah, color is red. So you will see that here right away. You will see 25 to 55 00, which is perfectly red color, right? RGB value. So that's how you can do this. So we had missed out this style.css text. So let's do that now. So I'll just comment this part out. Say you don't want to change the property right directly like this, and you want to change only the CSS part of it. Okay, so then you can use this property, which is element dot style dot CSS text. And then inside this, what you can just do it this manner. So you can change the color. You write here however you write it in the CSS part. Okay, so and then you can put a semicolon inside, and you can put in some more properties also. So I'm just going to do this for now. So the color I'll change it to green, then you can get a good idea actually. So you see that the color actually changed to green. Okay. Good. So that's with respect to how you can do with the CSS text. So you're basically changing whatever is the CSS text there property here for the element. Alright. There's one more thing about the get computed style, that is it's a read only property. You can't equate it, it'll give you an error. Okay, just remember that. If you have liked the content that I've put here, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not already subscribed. Okay. So like the video if you like my content. Okay, now you just click on the video which is there on the top right over here, and then you will be able to watch the next video of this series.